Hello, dear travelers! Welcome back to another episode of the Whispers of Lindwurm. This is Hoopoe whispering into your ears the updates about the Warcrow universe and games. Praise the moons, we are seeing each other again. This is going to be an episode of top interest because we are talking about the land of the moon goddesses, Selas and Losna, and also I'm going to explain how initiative works in our dungeon crawler. Oh, and you'll get to know another member of our dysfunctional family. So tight schedule. So let us get going. Cora, would you? I can't take this off by myself. The word of the goddesses is my sword, my identity, my pride. Sheltered by the protection of the powerful priestess of the moon, nothing can stop the charge of the knights of feudom. After the fall of the Elvish Empire, the inhabitants of feudom wield the banner of the chosen people. Thus, they will defend until their last breath this supreme truth, with strength, honor, and determination. After the civil war among the elves finished, some of the surviving human combatants occupied part of the devastated lands. Generation after generation, they became a kingdom, the crown of which is on the head of the king, chosen unanimously by all the feudal lords. Also, there is the church's highest position, the Sempiternos. From the very beginning, the worship of the moons, Selas and Losna, acted as the backbone for this society. Consequently, two orders were founded to protect their faith, their creed, and their sacred places. The Order of Losna, formed by the knights, and the Order of Selas, formed by the warrior priestesses. These two orders protect believers and pilgrims from evil, impish, despicable beings, be it monsters or followers of forbidden magical arts. Now we are going to introduce you to the next member of this family. Already? Yes, she's such a dear, so helpful that I need her to explain all the things coming in this video. So while waiting, she is the embodiment of sacrifice, devotion, and dedication. A person that would put others' well-being before her own, even her own safety. She's many things, many things, travelers. May I present to you, travelers, the priestess of Selas, the beacon in the darkest night, Ludivine Corbin. Small town in Villeneuve, and as far as she could remember, the fog had always been there. She was told from an early age that under no circumstance was her to even approach it. Ludivine never thought of herself as anything special. She was capable of great dedication and sacrifice, as expected of everybody in feudom. Her elder sister, though, Eclair, was Ludivine's greatest inspiration. Blessed by the goddesses Selas, she possessed incredible spiritual powers and skills. Alas, Eclair's life took an unexpected turn. One day, Villeneuve was engulfed by the fog, and she was reduced to a husk of her former self, unable to speak or move, yet still breathing. Ludivine was never able to overcome this sad loss. Thus, she decided to ordain herself a novice, as her sister would have done, and to tirelessly study the fog. She made a colossal effort to play a part that was never meant for her. That would be her life's penance. That is why she was the first to heed the call for volunteers to take care of the people from feudom living in Hawthorne Point. Entrusting herself to Selas, she set sail to the city, determined to protect the faithful against the evil that lurks within the fog. Ludivine plays a support role in the group. She is the one that can heal, concentrate, or remove states from her teammates. Something I particularly like about her is that she heals while smiting. She kicks us big time, and while doing so, restores the health of the rest of the gang. Because healers should not be sitting in the back just waiting for the others to get the whole shebang done. They can also be on the front line. Lucci's special mechanic is the aura tokens. She channels her spiritual energy to create an aura surrounding her. Differently from Darach or Soka, Ludivine's tokens are not placed on the enemies, but on herself. Each aura token added will increase the range of her aura with a maximum of 3 tokens on the sheet. Characters within Lucci's aura can be healed, concentrated, freed from awful states, so you see, Ludivine is someone you want to be close to. Ludivine might be a priestess, correct, but she is perfectly prepared and equipped for the battle. She carries a light armor and a mace with a very interesting switch. Every time you get the improved special symbol, you will add another success to your roll and you'll be able to heal 1 wound from a character within your aura. Moreover, Lucci carries a very special object with her, the Soul of Mine. This is a lock from Eclair's hair, a reliquary Ludivine always holds close to herself. And this object's ability, your memories, will grant you a direct success in all your willpower rolls. Her sister gives our girl strength to carry on. Now that we have Ludivine out in the light, we can use her as an example to show you cards with 2 sides. These cards are marked with a sign indicating the front side. This indicates the side that would be upwards at the beginning of the game. This is the initial side. Your Purifying Smite is an ability that makes you gain 2 different switches. First, if you get 2 of the special symbols, you could inflict 1 wound on the target. Then, with a single improved special symbol, you could gain 1 stain token to inflict a wound to your target. And after the switches, the card says that at the end of your activation, you might flip the card. This will make available a different ability, Meditation. If you sacrifice 1 aura token, that is, if you remove 1 aura token from your card sheet, just remove, take it away. I'm not saying take it out from the default. No, remove it entirely. Okay. You will be able to heal up to 5 wounds, increasing your initiative value by 3 until the end of the activation. Side note, when you sacrifice a token, it will no longer be available for the rest of that scenario. You will get it back for your next mission though. Same as before, you can flip the card at the end of your activation and go back to the Purifying Smite. But Lucci is not the only character with this flipping card mechanic. Do you know who also has a double ability? Exactly. Yeah boy, Wildling. The Ambusher ability, precisely, plays with this flip card situation. If at the beginning of your activation there are no enemies within a 1 to 2 range, you flip the card to gain the stealth attack. You can modify 1 die from your roll, and then at the end of your activation, the card goes back to the Ambusher side. The time has come for us to address the mechanic of initiative and how it will act on the game. And we cannot speak of initiative without a key element, the initiative track. This is a tool that allows to organize the activation of both characters and enemies. The initiative value indicates the order of placement on the track and also is a reflection of the frequency of activation. Thus, A lower value of initiative indicates a higher frequency of activation. Hello there, Aristeia players. A lower initiative here is something positive. We're going to explore everything with the support of examples, and we'll be using 2 heroes and 2 enemies. Luci and Wildling, and then the Marked and Lola. I mean, the Hughley. At the beginning of a quarrel, everybody must place their initiative tokens on the track, on the position indicated by the card or sheet. First, we place the enemies. The Marked has value 4, so the token goes to position 4. The Keeply has value 3, so the token goes to position 3. Following, we place the heroes. Ludivine has value 4, so she goes to position 4 on top of the Marked token. And same happens with Darach, who has initiative 3, so his token goes to position 3, on top of the Keeplys. We spin the arrow of the track from position 1 onwards. If there was a token in that position, the character or enemy would activate, but since there's nobody, we move forward. Then we reach position 3, and we have Darach at the top of the pile. Darach activates, performs his actions, and then finishes his activation. At the end of an activation, being that of a character or enemy, the tokens advance as many positions as their initiative value indicates. Thus, Darach's token will move 3 positions to position 6. The arrow is on position 3. Is there anyone else there? Yes, it's the turn of the Keeply. After its activation, it will move to position 6, this time placing the token on top of Darach's. Since there are no more tokens on position 3, we move to the next one, occupied with tokens. Ludivine activates, finishes, and advances to position 8, 4 positions. The Marked activates, finishes, and advances 4 positions, placing her token on top of Ludivine's. Now, you can see the initiative track has positions 1 to 10. If I was playing with Ludivine and I was on position 8, when my activation finished, I would move as many positions as my initiative value indicates. Ludivine will go to position 2. When the pointer reaches position 10 and after the position is empty, a new round starts from position 1. And we continue playing. The pointer moves as normal, activations continue to happen, and tokens continue to move. The initiative value is not permanent. It can be changed, modified. Do you remember what I said regarding the malus on the energy panel? Well, this is what I was talking about, and it's a serious one. Pay attention. If you place an energy cube on one of the spaces with this trigger, you will have to immediately move the token of the character you're playing 1 position on the initiative track. Then, at the end of your activation, you will advance your token through the track as usual and as many positions as your initiative value indicates. This is one of the reasons why strategy and energy administration is so important during your activation. You can perform more actions, sure, but that will mean you will activate much later. Initiative can also be varied by abilities or state. For instance, we have the state Slowed. This state will make the character or enemy advance 2 extra positions on the initiative track at the end of your activation. You can read about these and other states on our website warcrow.com. But initiative can also be modified by effects coming from enemies, characters' abilities, or even consumable. For example, do you remember the Naurlin, the orbs Naida places around? The enemies adjacent to these orbs will receive the state Slowed. And among our consumable cards, we have the Balm, which reduces by 1 your initiative value for 1 activation. So you see, initiative can vary a lot and determine the outcome of the battle. But don't go just yet, travelers. Don't you want to see Ludivine's miniature? Of course, did you think I had forgotten? Please welcome Miss Corbin with open arms, open heart, and the devotion the moons themselves would deserve. Here it comes, Ludivine! Woo! way the fabric flows, chin to the sky in this attitude of calm yet awareness, ready for every challenge. Let me tell you something. Working with Ludivine has been noticeably easy. She's been the character with the least problems. She always performed as expected, and in a way, that felt like the mechanical character somehow knew of the background narrative we wrote for her. Ludivine has assumed the mama bear role of this dysfunctional family. She's maternal, she's caring and loving, she has infinite patience, and she is the glue that holds the whole group together quite often. She just likes everybody, although she might suffer a little extra witnessing the reckless behavior of some of her comrades. That Soka, I'm looking at you. But wait, there's more. Would you like to get your hands on a miniature from Warcrow Adventures before the game is out? It's giveaway time! To enter this giveaway, make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. Go to the giveaway publication and comment there who are you going to play Warcrow Adventures and Warcrow the War game once they're out. The winner will get a marked miniature. The giveaway finishes on the 4th of August, so be sure to go to the publications and read the instructions carefully. Good luck! And this is all for now. Thank you for joining us today. Make sure to follow and subscribe to not miss any updates of the Whispers of Lindwurm. May the two moons protect you, and be aware the fog is coming. And you have no idea what I'm doing for you. It's July and I'm wearing a full-on armor. Please someone take me off this thing.